Hi everyone, it's Elsie here with a hip kit layout for you. I am using the March 2019 kits and I have been challenged to do something with rainbows and create a page with a lot of texture. So I took that brief quite literally and I'm creating a rainbow. As you can see, I've got my Silhouette Studio software up, and if this cut file hasn't been released yet, it will be soon. It's one of the April hip kit cut files. And yeah, as you can see, it's this really cute little rainbow with these clouds. And so I'm going to cut this from white cardstock, so I'm just arranging it on the mat, and yeah, just figuring out what size I want the clouds to be and all of that. I don't actually end up using the clouds, but I thought since I had the software out and it was doing its thing, I might as well just cut as many as I could fit on the mat, so yeah, I could use them on future pages. And yeah, just cut it out of white cardstock, as you can see, and I am obviously going to use pattern paper to create my rainbow. So you could obviously cut your pattern paper through the Cameo, but I'm going to be honest, I couldn't be bothered. I was just like, I'm not in the mood to do several runs with my Cameo. I'm just going to trace, use the outlines, just trace them on pattern paper and cut them out. They're really simple shapes, so yeah, and it actually ended up working out for the best because I ended up adding more little rainbow strips into my design, which you'll see in a bit. So I'm going through all the patterns, and these first two were from the Sunny Days collection, and I love that pink polka dot. It's obviously not going to be like a true rainbow. It's going to look very kind of patchworky, and yeah, I just really like that look. It's a lot of colour. So obviously I didn't stop at just 3 little strips of the rainbow. I then went in for a 4th, and then I was like, no, 4 looks weird, so I'd need 5. I think things always look best in odd numbers. So yeah, I chose that green pattern, which is again another Sunny Days paper. I think these are all crepe paper papers that I used. And then off camera I glued everything down, and then I did some stitching to add even more texture. So I went over the rainbow with coordinating thread, embroidery thread to the colours of the rainbow, and also went round the clouds with some white thread, and yeah, it just adds so much more definition and texture, which was my brief. So yeah, any excuse to do some hand stitching because I love it. So now I'm adding even more texture with some modelling paste and a stencil. This stencil doesn't come in this month's colour kit. This actually, I got it when I was previously on the hip kit design team. I think this was September 2017, and I think it will probably be sold out now, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I am obsessed with this stencil. It's my most used stencil in my stash. But yeah, if you're going to scrap lift this design, know that you can just use any kind of stencil you want and some modelling paste. And in case you're wondering what modelling paste I use the Liquitex Light modelling paste, and it's just the best modelling paste out there because it is very lightweight and it dries really quickly. I found that with a lot of modelling paste, it can be quite heavy on your page, weirdly, and it's kind of an off grey colour, and it just looks a bit odd. So yeah, I really love that modelling paste. I'm nearly out, so I need to get some more. And yeah, as you can see, I'm backing the whole thing up on some foam, and that just gives it a little bit of lift, and yeah, just makes it not look so flat. And my photo is of me at the beach with my little pup, and I thought this photo is quite appropriate for this page. It's nothing really to do with rainbows, but since these kits have sort of the Maggie Holmes Sunny Days and The Hip Kit exclusives are all kind of summery. Yeah, it just fitted quite well, although this day I went to the beach with her. It was not sunny. It was very kind of windy and rainy, classic England, but yeah, she loved it, I loved it. I just love the beach, so yeah, it was a good excuse to use all this kind of beachy ephemera. And I haven't used any of the exclusive any of the florals in the exclusive ephemera pack in the main kit, and yeah, I just use them all on this page. I love them. They're so pretty, and they have like little gold foil details on them, which is just really, really nice. Yeah, they're beautiful. That flower that's on the cloud towards the bottom is just my favourite. Yeah, I just love the way it looks there. So now it's the fun bit. It's just all the embellishing, and I wanted to use that black and white beach umbrella, which is from the cardstocks Maggie Holmes sticker sheet. Yeah, I just like the contrast of the black and white with all the colours of the rainbow. And yeah, I don't know whether you can see what it says underneath the cloud, but that's another exclusive die cut piece which says life is better when we're together, I think. And yeah, it's very true, because I've always wanted a dog and now I have one, and it's just great. Yeah, I've never had a dog before, so yeah, when I got she's called Betty. She's adorable with an adorable name. I didn't actually choose her name. She came with that name. She's a rescue, and yeah, it just really suits her. It's hilarious. Yeah, so yeah, it's just, I really love this, how this page turned out. I think it's one for the wall to pop on my wall. So yeah, and I'm also adding in all of the shells, because again, it's very appropriate for this beach photo, and I didn't know, actually that's a lie, I know when else I'm going to use them, because I kind of live by the sea, so I do have a use for like shells and things like that. But yeah, I really like the way it all looked on this page, and I used two of those pelican, I think they're pelicans, chipboard things, and I mean, I don't think we really get pelicans here in England. I've never seen one, but we get seagulls, so you know, it's basically the same thing. Tomato, tomato, whatever that saying is. Yeah, and I love the chipboard sheet. I love the fact that we got the chipboard sheet in the embellishment pack. The Maggie Holmes chipboard sheets are always like a must-have in my stash. And yeah, I really like the way this little bag sticker looked, like a beach bag sticker, but it had, where the handle was, it was like a white backing, and it just looked odd, so I just got a craft knife and chopped into that to make it hollow and look more like a die cut. And now I'm deciding I'm gonna like quote unquote fill the bag with like little ephemera pieces. So got those like chipboard sunglasses and those flip-flop stickers, and then I ended up adding like a little bikini in it. This was not a day to wear a bikini at the beach, because in my photo I'm wearing, you know, like a coat and layers and welly boots and things like that. But yeah, you know, the idea was there. You know, you get it. And yeah, now I'm just adding the final bits and pieces in. I just layered all the flowers. I used a combination of the exclusive flowers from Hip Kit and also the ones in the Heidi Swap Colour Fresh ephemera pack. And now for my title, that like just the rainbow arc was just crying out for a title we put on it. So I chose that summer title. I think, yeah, these are the Maggie Holmes like puffy epoxy phrase stickers, and yeah, I just love the way the summer looked, and because it's kind of like in two parts, I could kind of curve it round the rainbow really easily. And then I felt like I needed to sort of add something else onto the end, so I added that love. So yeah, I auditioned a few other pieces as well, but the love I think just looked the best. Now oh yeah, as a final finishing touch, I felt like it needed something in that little gap there, so I added some of these epoxy heart stickers, which are also Hit Kit exclusives, and I kind of cascaded them up in like a rainbow order to make it look like they're coming from the little pelican seagull thing. And yeah, that just filled in the gap nicely. And as you can see from my close-ups, I just added a little squiggly bit of stitching from the airplane, and yeah, that's my layout. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this page. Make sure you check out the Hit Kits. I'll leave links below and everything. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye everyone.